This is a blog for Friday the 13th of March, solo choreography. Okay, so today I feel like I progressed quite a lot, as in total I've got 1 minute and a half, which I am extremely pleased with because I didn't think I'd be able to get a minute and a half. Yes, I'm glad I'm finally there at a minute and a half. So I've experimented with adding different dynamics and choreographic devices which I wanted to add in, which I did say a few blogs before. So I've got repetition in there, and I've changed some of my movements into impact dynamics and qualities, and I've played around with the facings of things and making things less obvious. So I did a mime-like movement to the front of the audience, which I did that like I had my hands on glass, but now I've changed this to the side as it's less obvious, so I'm not telling the audience and giving the audience straight away. I've started to play with facial expressions and performing within my piece, so I'm adding creepy smiles and things like that, which are needed in the piece because it gives it that extra quality. I need to differentiate the difference between my slow section and my faster version repeated of that section, because I've had feedback that they look the same, so I really need to change the qualities and really slow down my movements, because watching them back on the video, which will be below, I'm not doing the movements as slow as I feel like I'm doing the movements, so I really need to pay attention to this, otherwise I'm just going to get used to rushing it completely. After watching the video, I'm going to take out my chapes, I think they're called chapes, my feet changing movements to go back into the corner, as I don't feel like they're tight enough, and I feel like I just put them in to take up time, and for the sake of putting them in I don't feel like they give any attention, so I'm going to try and create something a little more creative than that. And I really need to work on my backwards roll on getting up, because I'm meant to be a really stiff doll and I can't roll and stumble and things. I need to roll and be planted on my feet, so I need to work on my core strength there, as engaging my core will help me get up. I need to perform more, as if I don't do it now I'm not going to get used to doing it, so I need to perform more and give more facial expressions, which will enhance the piece, as my performance will be strong as well as my movements. My strength of the session, where I feel like I'm finally getting somewhere with it and I'm confident with my piece now. My weakness was I need to tighten up my movements and really slow down them so that people can see the qualities. My area for development is that I need to be more creative with certain movements, and I need to create my climax, my fast section of movement. And my target for next session is to have created my climax, put it into the piece so that I can get used to performing it and tighten up the movements, and I need to create the ending of my piece. And that concludes this blog.